This episode, Dusty finally gets released by the cops, and I find out exactly what's been going on. Well, my goodness, if you missed the last episode, then you definitely want to pause this video right now and check that one out, because stuff was kicking off then. Those of you who are up to speed, my goodness, the cops. I swear to God, my bum was pouting like you wouldn't believe. I was super nervous. Dusty seemed as calm as you like. He's always good under pressure though, I must admit. But yeah, long story short, and I can only give you the details I saw at the time, basically, it sounds like the guys who were on our tail and kicked us out of no man's land, for some reason have been keeping their eye on Dusty for quite some time. Anyway, I've got the Land Rover, it's been released by the police, we'll just get things parked up, and then I'm going to crack on. Dusty will be back real soon, and we can get the full story from him when he turns up. For now, I honestly am all awry with what's going on, so I'm trying to work out where we got to. Yeah, that silage is gone, that's all in the silo. This is the grass that we were piling up for our new batch of silage. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Ah, yes, that's right. Before all this kicked off first thing this morning, I was filling up this trailer here. So we've rented this lovely little muck spreader just to get rid of some of this pile. Mind my head on the bucket here. Get rid of some of this pile of manure that we've got. And we're actually using it to spread muck on our grass fields just to make sure they are at level 2 fertilisation. So in all fairness, I think it makes absolute sense just to crack on with that. Here we go then, I'm inside the JCB. I've got a bucket load on board already, so let me just get this in the back of the wagon here. There we go. Already throwing it on the floor, my goodness, what's going on? Bung another load in there, just jam it in there. Crikey, that is seriously full. Make sure that's up high enough. Let's try not to miss it this time. That's a bit better. Okie dokie. Jump up here. So I've got a load in there already. Oh, I tell you what, this is pretty good stuff. It doesn't stink. That's always a sign that it's rotting down properly. Right, let's get the fence. Yeah, she's just over here. I brought her up earlier on. And get this field mucked. It's going to take a couple of trips, I think, as we worked out this morning. But we'll be okay. Yeah, I keep saying this morning, and I know that sounds insane, but it was literally just this morning that we started this whole thing, and then we got pulled off into this weird world of police and cops and robbers and Jesus, whatever else that Dusty's into. Who knows? We will find out, sure enough. But I suppose, let's have a quick check on the time. It's coming up to around 1 o'clock. So we've got a couple of hours. I am super behind on everything around the farm, what with Dusty pretty much being out of it the last couple of months, doing his whatever it is he's been doing, so I've really got to get back in the game. Knowing Dusty, he'll still come back and he'll still tell me off for not pulling my weight. But hey ho, that is what he's like. Now, as I said last time round, I don't think muck is actually the best thing for a grass paddock like this, but it's what we've got. It makes use of it. It means we're not clogging up the whole of the cow operation. Cows will be happy for that, I can say. And, you know, we're saving a bit of cash on the way. We don't have to use spray. Makes sense to me. Until we properly get into our arable agriculture with a load more fields, then this is what we're going to use our muck for. I reckon I've got this bit and a little bit there. It's hard to see really. where it's actually been, but you can if you look hard enough. Muck off, swing around. Right, here we go, right in front. Muck back on, and I think we'll get this covered. That's not bad at all, and I've got a little bit left in the back as well. 17%, 2,000 litres, not bad at all. I'm just filling up the muck spreader again. Let's get another load in here. Make sure I'm not missing. I think I'll get one more in and that'll be it. And then I'll start on the second paddock.
It's been a while since I spoke to y'all. Now, if y'all been following along, you'll know I've had myself in a pretty sticky situation around here. And between you and me, I couldn't tell the YouTube guy a single thing. You see, I was working quite closely with the cops. Whole thing's been going on a while, but hey, I don't want to go spin my yarn just yet. Let me go speak to the YouTube guy, make sure he's okay, give him the lowdown. I think I just saw him heading over to the pasture. I'll take a nice stroll around and see how things are going around here. Place turns to crap pretty quick when you're not paying attention. Though I'm sure the computer guy's got it all in hand. Well, I hope he has.
Just get myself into position. This is the real long one. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to run down the edge. Do a kind of headland. It always seems to work with whatever it is you're doing, really. That's something I've learned over the years. I'll get myself down this long edge and then I'll come back along, up and down. It won't last very long, the stuff in the back here. It really won't. Don't know when Dusty will be back. I know the police wanted to have a bit of a debrief with him after everything that's gone on. But as I said, all I know right now is that he was helping out the police, and I'm just going to have to wait till he gets back to find out the information. They weren't willing to tell me anything. I think they just needed to have that last conversation and work out what's going on. And then obviously there's all the legal side of it that I presume that, you know, I'm just not allowed to know as a member of the public. So yeah, I don't know. We'll wait till Dusty gets back and I'm sure we'll find out what's been going on. Right, there we go, I'm out. That's not too bad. So I've done one headland and a row here, as you can see on the right hand side. I've just started to come back. So yeah, it's going, I tell you what, it goes further the quicker you go. If you understand what I mean. The faster you drive, the more muck you can get spread. So just whack it up to full speed and go as fast as I can. Hold on a minute, is that Dusty over there?
Oh, there he is. Hey, YouTube guy, hold on.
Yeah, it is. It's Dusty's back. Right, let me shut this down. Let's go and have a word. Oh, Dusty, it's great to see you. Great to have you back. I cannot tell you how worried and concerned I've been. I've been pulling my hair out. Man, I want to give you a hug.
You come near me, I'll punch you right in the next week. I'm fine, YouTube guy, I'm fine. Just back off a little, okay?
Sorry, Dusty, I'm just, you know, it's nice to see you, mate. It really is nice to see you. So, what the hell was going on? What was all the hoo-ha?
Well, I can get into the story right now if you'd like.
Dusty, just get on with it. I'm biting at the bit here. What the hell's been going on?
Well, you remember those guys who very kindly persuaded us to leave No Man's Land?
They didn't persuade us anything, Dusty. They shot you and put us both in hospital.
Well, that worked, didn't it? Sure as hell ain't been back there since. Well, it turns out we were right, YouTube guy. They were trying to dig for gold down there. Problem is, they just couldn't find the stuff.
Well, be honest, Dusty, you're the one who found it.
Yeah, I'd like to think I got a kind of nose for this kind of thing. Anyway, I think they worked that out. They saw that you and I had found a little bit of gold, and they got it in their heads that we had an idea where it might be.
Well, that's crazy. We were stranded there. We were just trying to make a living and get the hell out.
Yeah, you and I knew that, but they did not. They thought we were there to try and do a bit of our own prospecting. Well, it turns out the main guy, Errol, he was getting pretty pissed off down there with no progress, so he tracked us down to the valley here, and they've been keeping a quiet eye on us for the last couple of months.
Yeah, do you know what? I did get that funny feeling after a while that we were being watched. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, so did I, computer guy. But they're a slippery son of a bitch. I could never quite get my finger on what was going on. Anyway, there's one day I was just out and about through town, got a tap on the window of the truck there. It was some inspector guy wanted to have a word with me about the whole situation.
Oh, was that Inspector Tibbs?
That's the feller. He said they'd been trying to track them guys for some time now. Being as they were here and I was kind of like some kind of bait, they said would I be interested in helping them out.
And you said, no, jog on. They've already shot me once. I don't want anything to do with it.
Hell no. I said, yeah, I can help. If I can put these assholes behind bar, that's fine with me.
Dusty, are you insane?
Well, they did offer me a 50 grand reward, computer guy. 50 grand just to act like I had no idea what was going on. I never felt like I was in trouble now. They had eyes on me the entire time.
Oh, that makes sense, because Inspector Tibbs said to me that you're safe and that nothing's going to happen to you, but that made no sense to me because you'd been kidnapped.
Yeah, that was all smoke and mirrors there, computer guy. Anyways, I had to make a call to you, make sure I could get you there. That was purely just so that they could track the call, and then the police could track them.
Right, so I was also part of this without even bloody knowing about it. So I was part of the bait, and it was all set up for a sting.
Yeah, you got it, YouTube guy. Man, you're quick when you get going. Don't worry, I'll cut you in 5 grand of that reward.
Five grand? You just said 50, I want half.
Okay, I'll cut you in for 50-50.
Well, I think that's pretty much it, Dusty, because that's at the point the police turned up. I was there. I know what happened since then.
Yeah, well, there is one more piece of information, but I've just got to finalize something before I can act on it. But for now, YouTube guy, I'm here. I'm itching to get going. So what's on?
Animals, Dusty, animals, and tending to the fields. I've got to do some spraying. I've got to pick up some grass. If you can sort out the animals, that'll be perfect, because you're not going to like it, but the cows, bless them, they've been a bit neglected. We've got to get some straw in there, and we've got to get some TMR in there.
Right, you leave that to me. We'll be all squared up by the end of the day.
Oh, how good is it to have Dusty back and know he's safe. I tell you what though, son of a bitch, he cheekily had me involved in all that and I didn't even know about it. He had police protection and uses me as a pawn in the game. 50 grand though, God, you know what Dusty's like, he can turn a bad situation into a good one any time of day. Right, I'm just going to finish this job off, get loaded up again, and then get that field done. Then I can pick up the grass. Dusty's dealing with the animals. Ah, happy days. We are back to full speed. That's pretty full, as much as I'm going to get in there now. And actually, let me just hop down and have a look at the pile. I think, yeah, we've made a massive dent in this, which is brilliant. We're now only looking at 48,000 litres, so I can't remember what was in there to start with. Someone put in the comments before, but is that half? I think it is. That's a huge whack that we got rid of. Okay, jibber jabbering now, because I'm excited to have Dusty back. Let me go get this field finished, and then we can move on to something else.
What the hell's the big M doing sat there like that? Jesus Christ, look at the state of her. I think I'm gonna speak to computer guy about getting ourselves a nice jet wash. Well, dang. Looks like the slurry's picking up again. Well, how you doing, ladies? Computer guy says you're pretty hungry. There's hardly any TMR left in here. I'm gonna have to go grab a batch from the silo. Geez, they're right out of straw as well. I'm sorry, girls. I've been pretty busy lately. I'll get you sorted out in 2 shakes of a cow's tail.
a last little patch then, and that's done. And I'm really impressed actually. This whole field, which is the biggest one, only took 2 full loads of this wagon. So I think if we invested in something just a tad bigger, then actually we would only need to do 1 load, which would be fantastic. Right, quick swing around and then I'll get it finished. Last little bit. And that is it. Finished. Great job. Okay, right, let's go and fill up again, because I think I might as well crack on and do this final field. Yeah, she's all tidy. Let me just get across here. Do you know what? I've got a little bit in the back. Let's just use it right now.
Bale forks on, gonna grab some straw for the cows, then I think they'll be okay. Might have to have a bit of a tidy up. They've got a bit of manure inside, but we can deal with that once the YouTube guys finish spreading.
Curious that Dusty said that he's still got something else to tell me. I wonder if that's all to do with the police and he just can't say anything until they've kind of dealt with the legalities of it all, which is what I thought earlier on. Probably it's that, I would have thought. Dusty's doing a great job. It's great to be back as part of a team. Well, we're still in June and I just thought I'd have a quick check as to where we are. We did sell a load of apples last time around, so we haven't got enough to actually output even a pallet's worth, but that's the only thing that's worth actually selling in June. What have we got for July? What have we got? Oh yeah, planks. Goodness me, 166 grand's worth of planks at the minute. Wow, we are on for 500,000's worth of produce. What else is going well? Silage, well, that's good to know. Milk, yes, of course. You would have thought the cheese would be doing better than it is. It just seems to be, I don't know. It's like milk seems better than actually using it for butter and cheese. But there we go, that's October. I'm sure we'll rack up a load there. The cows are looking a lot happier now. They've got straw and TMR. They're producing milk. Productivity's down. Unfortunately, they were just not very happy. I didn't look after them. That's my bad. But, well, as you know, things were pretty tight around here for a couple of months. However, we do have a major issue with the chickens. Oh, goodness. We are going to have to buy some grain, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to stick a load of grain there. 10 grand's worth. That will do it. That will see them through. Eggs make a lot of money when you actually produce the damn things. But right now, we're not producing anything. The health is down. Oh, I feel really bad about that. But at least the sheep are happy. They've got plenty of grass. We've got loads in the silo. We've got a whole 3 meadows out there of the stuff. So we're never going to run out. They are slowly producing wool. I think we just need more sheep for more wool, and then we'll start to make some real money when it comes to selling at the spinnery. Dusty's gone off to finish that field, which is nice of him. I think he's just happy to be back and working, or as he says in his own words, happy to be back in the saddle, which I suppose makes sense. I just want to have a look here. This is what I thought. I saw earlier everything was looking a little bit dry. That's not good. What I really want to do is plumb in some sort of automated water, but I'm not entirely sure the best way to go about that. So if anyone's got any ideas about what we might be able to do here in terms of automating our water process, then please let me know. That would be good to do and get that sorted as soon as possible. But saying that, wow, look at the pile we've got here. We do need to have a bit of a tidy up. We've got so much produce, I cannot wait for selling day. Just having a look up the ladder, I just want to see if we've got any. We've got nothing up here. We've got a few more bales of straw, which we're going to need very soon. But I was just hoping that perhaps we might have a little bit of corn or a little bit of wheat. But no, we had two, didn't we? And we've used them all up. How are the chickens looking? Yeah, they're looking hungry. They're scratching around, which is fine. They'll be all right for a little while, but we do need to get some food in here ASAP.
That field's all done, YouTube guy.
Cheers, Dusty. Well, in that case then, I think the muck spreader can go back if you want to go and off-hire it. Actually, while you're up there, can you just have a quick check on the greenhouses? I think we might need a couple of bales of straw, particularly on the big one inside.
Yeah, I'll jump into Massey while I'm down there and pick up a load as well. Did you say you needed some wheat for the poultry?
Oh Christ, Dusty, yeah, the chickens are famished, so if you can pick up some grain, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, grain for the chickens, straw for the crops, happy days. Oh, Dusty's done a good job here. The cows are happy again, plenty of straw in there for now. Not full, mind, probably only about a third full, but that's all we've got right now. I don't want to go mad spending money. I'm just waiting for that big payday, which is going to happen next month in July when we get rid of those planks. But for now, yeah, the ladies are happy. So what I'm going to do, just have a close up some of these blinds. You don't need to have them all open. There we go. And I'll go shut the one down at the end as well. We'll mix some Tiamar in the meantime. But for right now, I'm happy with that. The cows are happy. The sheep are happy, and the chickens are about to be happy very, very soon. Well, you know what? I actually feel that for the first time in quite a few months, we are back on track. Things have just got a bit lax around here, but I think the animals are good. Dusty's on his way back with some extra straw and some feed for the chickens, so everyone's going to be happy. Our fields are mowed. They've all got fertilizer in. Yes, I need to do a little bit of weeding or maybe spraying down at the field, which is... well, where am I pointing? Yeah, about over there somewhere. That's fine. We'll deal with that. It's not urgent. Everything is finally feeling a little bit calmer again. Hello, chap. How'd you get on?
Greenhouse has got everything they need. They're all good for fertilizer and water. Jesus, speaking of which, YouTube guy, you need to get a bit of water on the crops here, else we ain't gonna have any food for ourselves.
I'm sure one of your fans are going to leave a comment down below, Dusty, and we'll find out what the hell to do with that. But for now, I want to know about this secret that you were talking about earlier. This additional piece of information.
You're feeling a bit curious now, YouTube guy. Well, that 50 grand wasn't so much a reward as an investment.
Hold on a minute. So the 50 grand that you were given by the police wasn't a reward?
No, you misunderstand me, YouTube guy. That 50 grand wasn't from no cops. That came from a mayor of a little old town, a long-forgotten town.
Dusty, you're speaking in riddles again. What are you talking about?
Well, you want to know, YouTube guy. And all you viewers want to know too, you best hit subscribe, and I'll explain it all next time around.
Oh, Dusty, you're a real pro.
Ain't I just, YouTube guy? Ain't I just?